Thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the live stream today for this Allianz PWR fixture, round 18 between Exeter Chiefs and Leicester Tigers. As we prepare for the teams to come out, it is a hot and sunny day in Devon. Sandy Park is bathed in sunshine. It's going to be a tough 80 minutes for the players out there, but with a good crowd in, everyone is excited for what should be a fantastic match. We'll have a quick run through of the teams. We'll start with the visitors. A few changes for Leicester Tigers from the team that's announced. Starting at full-back, Claire Gallagher, Canadian international, just come back from the Pack 4. Wings, Tess Fury and Francesca McGee. In the centres, Sarah Nicholas and Katie Childs. Halfbacks, Amy Ralph at 9. She's joined by captain Natasha Jones. Up front row, Jay Jones and Kaya May Sakapulu-Sanele. They flank either side of Amy Cocaine. In the second row, Charlotte Frey and Morgan Richardson. Charlotte Frey and Eva Donaldson, apologies. And back row, Morgan Richardson, Rasheen McBrien, Talia Brody. For the Exeter Chiefs, at fullback, Meryn Deutsch. On the wings, the very exciting Katie Buchanan. And making her first start today, Connie Clark. In the centres, Gabby Cantona returns from the Pack 4 to partner Kaneko Kobayashi. 9 and 10, Brooke Bradley and Alex Tessier. Up front, it's a new front row. Hope Rogers, Emily Titosi and Dalika Menin. Fresh from their exploits down under. In the second row, Linda van der Velde and partners, captain Poppy Leach. And the back row, Ebony Jeffries, Maisie Allen and Red Rose, Maddie Fayanati. Leicester Tigers out onto the pitch then, into the bright sunshine as we wait for the home team. Here they come. Leading out the home side on her 50th appearance, Dalika Menin. She's been a stalwart for the Chiefs over these last few seasons. Big roar from the crowd here at Sandy Park. Fantastic crowd in today on what looks to be a fantastic final regular home game of the season. The Chiefs then will be desperate to make amends for their last outing year. Suffered a big defeat at the hands of Saracens. And with semi-finals just a week away, the home team will be looking to get some momentum going into what is the business end of the season. It's going to be Natasha Jones to kick us off. Tigers going from right to left. Referee Hollywood blows her whistle. And we're underway. Very competitive restart there. And it's Leicester Tigers who retain possession. Nice offload to Charlotte Frey. And the visitors on the attack early. Carry there from Talia Brodie. Well met, though, by this fierce Chiefs defence. Poppy Leach looking to cause a bit of nuisance. Tigers come down this short side. Bit of confusion there. Katie Buchanan makes the tackle, but Tigers recycle the ball. Back into the midfield. Big tight head prop. USA international May. Another carry there from Brodie. Tigers going from left to right in the sunshine. But going backwards at the moment, getting no change out of this Chiefs defence. Maisie Allen quick out of the line that time to make a tackle. Go back down that short side. Jones. Nice footwork and a nice offload from Tigers. Find some space. Chip downfield. It's Alex Tessier covering back there. Awkward bounce of the ball. But the Canadian international does well to mop that one up. And the Chiefs with the ball in hand deep inside their own 22. Big tackle there on Hope Rogers. Rogers just back from the Pac-4 competition, like a number of these Chiefs players. Brooke Bradley sets up. Goes deep to Tessier, who sends it downfield. But ball still in play. Long opening passage to start this game. If we keep going like this, it's going to be some tired players come the hour mark. Tigers coming down this side. Nice offload, but Katie Buchanan covers well. Drives her opposite number towards the touchline, but Tigers retain possession into the midfield. Tackle comes in from Rogers. Ralph comes back down this short side, but they switch it back to the open side. Tessier makes the tackle on Jones. Ralph again. Long period of play this. Tigers in possession to start this game. Good carry there from the American tight head. But this Chiefs defence holding firm so far. Ebony Jeffries that time, blindside making the tackle. Back into the midfield once again. Big carry from Sanelle. She is imposing herself early. And Tigers are awarded a penalty. Chiefs called for not releasing. Goes against Captain Poppy Leach, I think. Breathless start to this game. 3 minutes on the clock. In this sunshine, both teams will be breathing hard already. And Natasha Jones points for the posts. I'm delighted to say that we're joined in commentary today by Rachel Johnson. Rachel, thank you for joining us. Fresh back from Pac-4. It's going to be an exhausting match if they keep going like this for the 80 minutes.
Seriously, that was a long, 3 minutes phase of play in the hot sun. So, yeah, I think it'll definitely be a good test to see who can stand the heat today.
That Chiefs defence holding up well. Lots of phases for the Tigers, but not making much ground.
Yeah, no, definitely. Our defense is one of our strong points, and I think what we just need to marry with our phases of defense is just discipline through that as well. It's interesting to see them go for points to get on the board early. We know that they have a maul that gets them a lot of points, so yeah, interesting choice here.
Well, there we go. Tess Fury with the kick for goal. Tigers take a 3-0 lead inside the first 5 minutes here at Sandy Park. Exeter Chiefs will be looking for an opportunity to get their hands on the ball as Alex Tessier takes the restart. Unfortunately, that one hasn't gone the 10, and we're going to come back for a scrum on the halfway line. So, Chiefs still waiting for their first opportunity with ball in hand. However, first set piece of the game, this North American front row, Dalika Menin on her 50th appearance, and Hope Rogers either side of Emily Totosi. they will look to impose themselves early on the Leicester Tigers scrum. Amy Cockayne in the middle of that for the Tigers. Very experienced operator. 73 caps for England. And it's going to be a free kick early there. Tigers tap and go. Off they go from the back of the scrum. Brodie makes good yards up to the Chiefs' 10-metre line. Roth comes down this short side. Maddie Feanati makes the tackle. She's got to get out to there, Feanati, and she does. Quick ball from Ralph into the midfield. Well met, though, by Emily Totosi. Dalika Menin in over the ball, competing hard, but Tigers retain possession. Another big tackle coming in there. Maisie Allen and Gabby Cantona combining well, but the Tigers come down this short side. Katie Buchanan with a tackle. Buchanan got to get out of there. Leicester recycle the ball. Jones pops it up on the halfway line. Hope Rogers makes the tackle. And immediately goes in to look to counteract. Good spoiling work there from Hope Rogers. And that's forced the knock on. That's good extra work coming in from Hope Rogers. Made the tackle, straight back to her feet, through the ruck, and caused problems for the Leicester Tigers. And this Exeter Chiefs crowd with their customary knock-on chant. They take no prisoners here at Sandy Park. Rachel, Chiefs will just be looking to go through some phases here and calm things down a little bit. They haven't had their hands on the ball in this first 6 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say we haven't had our hands on the ball at all this first 6 minutes. So, yeah, want to go through our phases, identify easy space, and get into it early.
First scrum was a little bit messy. Let's see if we get a better set piece this time. Brooke Bradley to put the ball in. Feanati picks up from the back, and off she goes. Made an impact since arriving from New Zealand, called into the Red Roses squad for the Six Nations. Hope Rogers in the midfield, making ground, and she invariably does. Bradley, quick ball to the left. Tessier takes the ball to the line. There's space here. Cantona into the gap. Lovely offload, just doesn't quite go to hand. There was space out there for the Chiefs. Cantona took the ground well, and the ball just dropped on the outside, but that's better from the Chiefs. We know if they keep ball in hand, there's some powerful runners in this Chiefs side. And we look to set down for our third scrum in the opening 10 minutes. A little bit stop-start so far, but let's see if the Chiefs team can impose themselves on the Tigers pack. Our referee Hollywood packing them down. Ball comes in there from Amy Ralph. Bit messy. And we're coming back for a penalty. Angling across there is the call from Hollywood. So a little bit messy at scrum time from the Chiefs. They'll look to secure that one. I'm sure forwards coach Steve Salvin will be making notes as Natasha Jones sends it downfield, and Tigers will have the throw into the line out just on their own 10-metre line. This Chiefs line out is very well drilled. Poppy Leach, Linda van der Velden will be looking to get up and spoil here. Amy Cockayne to throw in. Go to the front, off the top ball. Comes into the midfield for the Tigers. Nice inside ball there from Brodie. Crowd think the pass was forward, but we play on. Messi at the back there. And it's going to be another penalty. So Chiefs discipline costing them a little bit in this opening 10 minutes. That time, little push off the ball, spotted by referee Wood, and Tigers have the opportunity to march themselves downfield. However, I'm not sure she's made touch. No, it's a great take by Katie Buchanan on this near touchline. And Chiefs back in possession. Brooke Bradley then into the midfield. Lovely burst by Dalika Menin. Just brought down as we go left. Cantona, lovely hands from Poppy Leach. Out wide to Connie Clark, youngster on making her first Chiefs start today. Van der Velden this time. Well met, though, by a powerful tackle by the Tigers' defence. Chiefs retain possession. Back down that left-hand side. Feanati with a carry. Gets the Chiefs back on the front foot. Leach carries it in on the Tigers' 10-metre line. Good quick ball here for Bradley. Tessier finds Cantona. Doidge coming into the line. Ralph tries to bring down Maisie Allen, but Maisie Allen bursting through tackles. Offloads to Meryn Doidge, who goes down the outside. Needs to stay in field, Doidge. She does, but in keeping the ball in, it's back in Tigers' hands, but they kick it downfield only as far as Cantona, who looks up. Thinks she sees some space in the backfield. It's a good kick by Cantona, driving the visitors back. Claire Gallagher has got a long way to go. Puts her on the left boot. Taken, though, by Doidge, who goes forward, finds Tessier. This is better from the Chiefs. Poppy Leach swings it right to Feanati. Feanati finds Clark. Clark steps in field. Round the outside. Looks for the offload. What a try that is. Take a bow, Connie Clark. On her Chiefs, first Chiefs start, the young winger does superbly well. The ball is worked from right to left by the Chiefs. Feanati finding Clark on the outside. Stepped in field. Lovely last-ditch offload. And it's Hope Rogers, the loose head prop, who's there in support. She scores tries for fun, Hope Rogers, and that was an absolute peach. Rachel Johnson, they don't come much better than that.
Oh, no, that was beautiful rugby. I think we've had a little bit of ill discipline trying to find our feet in the first 10 minutes of the game, but I think each time we've had ball in hand, we've shown what kind of attack we can have. Go forward through the phases, identifying space. They get squeezed in because we have such nice go forward ball carriers in the midfield, and it exposes those spaces on the outside. Lovely take by Connie.
Gabby Cantona then lining up the conversion. Tough kick from that left-hand side. Lines it up, strikes it well, but that one just drifts to the left-hand side of the uprights. However, Chiefs back in front, 5 points to 3 with 12 minutes gone here at Sandy Park.
Exciting to see Connie Clark on the Prem stage. She's been an absolute weapon in the Bucks for the university program. She can score tries from anywhere, so it's cool to be able to see her do that on this field here.
Wonderful. A player you know well, Rachel, coaching there at the university. And it's great to see players making that transition from the Bucks League to the very top. Tigers then to restart. Another high-hanging restart by Jones, and it's Katie Buchanan who comes forward. Can't quite take it. And the Tigers back on the front foot. Taken in by Charlotte Frey. Ralph comes into the midfield. This time, Jay Jones carrying forward. Come back down this short side. Nice step there from Eva Donaldson. Tigers going through the phases once more. Nice hands, but Katie Buchanan, rock solid in defence as always. Maisie Allen with a tackle on this occasion. Dalika Menon straight over the ball. Fantastic turnover from Dalika Menon. Gets her knees to ground as well. That's really good play. Bradley sends it back to Tessier, who looks like she was shaping to kick, but she's seen space. And the Chiefs are on the attack. Lovely hands. Kobayashi finds Clark once again. Back in field, but that time just can't quite get the ball to hand. It's a little knock on by Kobayashi. Good adventure, though, from the Chiefs. Identifying the space and getting the ball there quickly. It's been a breathless start to this game. 13 minutes played, and it's been non-stop action. Tigers back in possession once again. Referee, though, says no advantage, and it's going to be back for the scrum from the knock-on. Good enterprise there from the Chiefs.
Yeah, lovely look by Tess. Sat in the pocket there, but identified. Leicester's squeezed in on their defensive shape and was able to get the ball there nice and early.
There is pace to burn in this Chiefs back line. Connie Clark, Katie Buchanan, very dangerous on the wings. Both very young players. Very exciting to see them on this stage.
Yeah, as you said, all-out pace, and I think something's really excited about Katie Buchanan's game is she's always been an attacking threat, but I think as she's developed into this year has really become a defensive threat on the wing as well. Not a lot are able to get around her, and she's done great work in the breakdown and being able to push people into touch as well.
Yeah, she always seems to punch above her weight as the Chiefs look to disrupt that scrum, and they do so. Bradley comes away with it and sees space down that short side. Brooke Bradley, has she got the pace to go all the way? Yes, she does. Lovely try by the Chiefs scrum half, Brooke Bradley.
Speaking of all-out pace.
All-out pace indeed. It was a messy scrum. Chiefs put the pressure on, the ball spat out, and Bradley reacted the quickest. Found the space down the short side, pinned her ears back, and she's in for the Chiefs' second try of the game.
And obviously had some issues in our first few scrums, but I feel like we're settling into it. One of our game plans this week is to be able to put their scrum under pressure, so good to see reward from that here. Yeah,
it's a formidable front row to be able to bring in when you can bring Hope Rogers, Emily Tutosi, and Dalika Menin straight out of the Pac 4 competition, straight back into the PWR, and they're making a difference already. Cantona, she's had one sighter from this side of the field. That one just drifted wide. Let's see if she's got the radar dialed in for this one. Lovely kick from Gabby Cantona. She has been so consistent from the tee so far this season. Adds another 2 points to her tally for the year. And Exeter Chiefs will be much happier with the last 10 minutes or so. Settled into the game, and they've taken a 12-3 lead. These restarts from Natasha Jones have caused some problems so far. So let's see if the Chiefs can get their hands on this one.
Seems like we're already adapting, moving a few players around to put us in the best possible competition at the ball.
Oh, that one just put down by Feyanati. She's in the right place. Unfortunately, that one just popped out. And we're going to have another scrum just on the 5-metre line, closest to the grandstand here at Sandy Park. Chiefs Pack started to impose themselves a little bit in this game. It's going to be Amy Ralph to put the ball in as we set up. Bit more solid there from Leicester Tigers. However, once again, Chiefs pinged for going in on the angle. And the Tigers will have the opportunity to drive the ball downfield. Natasha Jones, the captain, she's a Leicester local. That's a good kick to touch from the captain.
Yeah, lovely kick. And as I said earlier, excited to see what kind of maul they bring today. It's definitely been a scoring opportunity for them and something that we were trying to keep out of their game. So interested to see how we respond.
Well, this will be their first attacking opportunity from the driving line out. Katie Buchanan giving Amy Cocaine a bit of stick, and the ball's gone over the top, gathered in at the back there by Tutosi. Natasha Jones is blown off it, and the Chiefs will be able to carry away through Dalika Menin. Bradley finds Feyanati, carrying the ball forward well. Bradley looks out to Tessier, decides to step back onto her right foot and send the clearance kick down to the halfway line, taken in by Francesca McGee, Scottish international. But she's well met in defence by this Chiefs pack. Tigers back in possession. Carried forward by Charlotte Frey. She's worked hard in these opening 20 minutes. And a penalty at the breakdown. Maisie Allen in over the ball. She's so hard to shift when she gets into those positions. And well won penalty from the Chiefs open side. Tessier with the opportunity to send Exeter down into Tigers territory. Chiefs with the attacking opportunity then. They'll look to strike from this line out. They've had some lovely set moves, and it's been a real attacking weapon throughout the season so far. Tutosi to get the ball in. Poppy Leach makes the call. However, just over the top of Maddie Feyanati, and the Tigers are able to break clear. Poppy Leach with the tackle. She's got to move out there. And indeed, the penalty is awarded advantage play to the Tigers. Nice tip on there. Tigers still in possession. Jones into the midfield. Little chip over the top. Awkward bounce, and that one beats Connie Clark. Important covering tackle by Kaneko Kobayashi. Ball's out, and it's well identified by Maisie Allen. Great pressure from the open side. Real nuisance. However, Tigers still with ball in hand. Talika Menin over the top. And she's penalised. So, penalty count just starting to creep up a little bit here for the Chiefs. They'll want to sort this discipline out. Getting a little bit on the wrong side of referee Hollywood. And giving Tigers an opportunity to set that maul up that we know can be such a weapon for them.
And I think just trusting in our system as well. We've seen Leicester needing to play multiple phases going back and forth when we stick within our defensive system, double shots, putting them under pressure with line speed, and maybe just need to leave that breakdown alone a little bit more.
Cocaine then with the opportunity to put the ball into this line out. However,
lovely steal.
Great defensive work. Really nice read there. I think it's Van der Velden who got up and stole the ball. And Chiefs able to clear through Maisie Allen. Bradley then digs the ball out. Finds Tessier. Cantona. Chips across field. Just a bit too much on it. There was space there for Katie Buchanan, but a little bit too much on it. And Leicester will have another throw into the line out. The line out's not functioning particularly well for the Tigers so far. That last one beautifully stolen by Van der Velden. Let's see if the Chiefs can disrupt this one. Cocaine once again. This time, safe ball to the front, but it's knocked on. Not sure where the ball is. Buried under a pile of bodies. Hollywood blows a whistle. And we're going to have a scrum down. So, a little bit scrappy at the moment. And we're back for a scrum. Chiefs will certainly be looking to just settle down a little bit in this set piece. Hope Rogers having a chat there to referee Wood, just making sure she understands what picture the referee's looking for. And we settle down for another scrum. Brooke Bradley to put the ball in. Free kick for the Chiefs. Tigers taking the space, and Feanati is off. Out to Maisie Allen. Cantona carries the ball forward. A little bit isolated there, but good clear out, and a great pick from Maisie Allen. Lovely offload from the Chiefs flanker. Brooke Bradley finds herself in space once again. She takes the tackle. Chiefs recycle the ball. Meryn Doige goes in to play scrum half. Into the midfield. Leach finds Tessier. Looks for that crossfield kick once again, but it's charged down on this occasion. And Tigers escape. They look downfield. Into the hands of Katie Buchanan. Buchanan looks to take on and finds space. Off she goes, the Chiefs winger. Up towards the halfway line. Referee tells Brooke Bradley to use it, and it's a lovely kick downfield by the Chiefs scrum half. I think that might be a 50-22. No, he's given the ball to the Tigers, so not entirely sure why that wasn't a 50-22, but what do I know?
Maybe bounced out just before the 22. But lovely heads-up play from Brooke and Maisie there, and good to see us identifying early space and getting into that in the best way possible.
Poppy Leach causing problems at the line-out, and Chiefs back in possession. This time, Katie Buchanan taking the ball forward. Van der Velden goes in, finds Menin, pops it up for Feanati. Chiefs right on the front foot here. Brooke Bradley spins it wide. Cantona out to Doige, but it's intercepted, and it's a long way back for Connie Clark to chase. I don't think she's going to get there. 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 I And it's a try for the Tigers. Trying to see who that is. I think it might be Claire Gallagher, the fullback. I'm not sure. We'll try and get eyes on that. But frustrating one there for the Chiefs. They were building nicely. It was a good read on the outside by the Tigers backline. Shot out, took the space. It is indeed Claire Gallagher who got the score. Canadian international. She started outside half for Canada in that crucial game against New Zealand in the Pac-4. And it's a good read from her to take the ball. Meryn Doidge will be frustrated with that pass. And the Tigers straight back into it. So, with a kick to come, 12 points to 8. That's a frustrating one, Rachel.
Yeah, as you said, very frustrating. On the positive note, we've been building pressure really well. When we stick to our attacking shape and playing heads-up rugby, we're able to get, within meters of the try line. We just need to watch for that last pass, that last mistake, because those are starting to catch up with us.
Through it goes from Tess Fury. And there's just 2 points in it with 25 minutes on the clock here at Sandy Park. Chiefs will just be looking to settle a bit here. When they go through possession, hold the ball, they look dangerous. They're causing the Tigers problems. It's going to be Alex Tessier to take the restart. Kicking into the sunshine. Maddie Feonati getting a little bit of treatment there, but she looks to be okay. And that's a better restart from Tessier. Taken in by Tigers. Well tackled by Linda van der Velden. Bit of pushing and shoving off the ball. But Ralph gets it in to Sanele. She's carried hard. The USA Eagles tight head prop. Very powerful. Good young prospect. Ball sent downfield. It's an awkward one. It's going to bounce. But Doidge has got time to take it. And she fights her way through and offloads nicely to Ebony Jeffries. Jeffries looking for support. Brooke Bradley's able to clear. There's numbers on this outside for the Chiefs if they can get it there. Leach finds Kobayashi. Out wide to Connie Clark. Clark rounds the final defender. And that is a lovely, lovely score from the Exeter Chiefs. Connie Clark has looked very dangerous with ball in hand inside this opening half an hour. And she deserves that score. Lovely try, Rachel.
Yeah, beautiful try. Lovely hands by Kaneko to put that ball into space for Connie. And as I said, she's got pace to burn to finish on the edge. Great to see her get her try on her first Chiefs start. I think as Chiefs continue to play through this heat and settle into our game plan and not needing to force anything.
Yeah, there's space to be found there. When Chiefs go through the phases, they look dangerous, causing the Tigers problems. And with pace like that on the outside, if you can identify the space and get the ball there, there are points to be had. Cantona then with the opportunity to add the extras. You can see the physios giving players wet, cold towels just to try and cool them down. It really is hot out there today. Not a cloud in the sky down here in Devon. As Cantona lines up this kick. Another nice strike. Adds the extras, and the Chiefs are up to 19 points.
Great kicking by Gabby today. Now let's see if we can handle this restart.
Well, they call it the third set piece. So far, Natasha Jones' kicks have been causing the Chiefs some problems. Let's see if they can deal with this one. She's got a lovely restart, the Tigers captain. Up it goes. That one, once again, gathered in by the Tigers. Katie Buchanan has done well, though. Got over the ball, forced the penalty. That's an important one.
Yeah, as I said, a really growing defensive threat. She's been making great decisions at the breakdown, whether to fire through, jackal, or just disrupt.
And that's a nice kick downfield from Alex Tessier. So, Chiefs then, with the line out, just on the halfway line. Emily Tatosi steps forward to throw the ball in. Hope Rogers delivers the message for the call. Forward they go. Safe ball to Feyanati at the start. Maisie Allen finds Brooke Bradley. Tessier. Buchanan on that arc. She's into space. Looks to get the ball wide to Connie Clark, who does well to stay in field and fight her way forward. Quick ball for Bradley. Finds Maisie Allen. Ebony Jeffries well met by the Tigers' defence. But Chiefs retain possession. Bradley once again. Finds Tessier. Cantona. Oh, looked for the offload, but that one's gathered well by Hope Rogers. Cocaine, though, has done well. She's got over the ball and turned it back for the Leicester. And they look to counter-attack here. Spread the ball wide, but little knock on there. No, it's gone backwards, so we play on. Alex Tessier in the backfield for the Chiefs. Chips over the top, looking for space, but it's well gathered in by Tigers, and they come back onto the attack. Well tackled that time by Van der Velden. Ralph. Brody carrying hard through this Chiefs defence. She's worked hard so far in the first half. Slow ball, but Tigers pick and go through the middle. Tigers work the ball to the right-hand side. Go through the hands, and there's a bit of space there. Nice break. Lovely chip over the top here. Alex Tessier's got some work to do. There's a collision, and we've got two players chasing back for it. It looks like Meryn Deutsch is going to win that race. She just knocks it backwards. And after a scrappy 20 seconds of play, Tigers have notched up their second try. They found the space down the right-hand side. It was a lovely chip over the top. Alex Tessier looked to cover back. Meryn Deutsch tracking back for the Chiefs, but ball pops up. And it's number 12, Sarah Nicholas, for the visitors, who pounces on it and gets another 5-pointer for the visitors. Once again, it's a bit of scrappy and frustrating try to concede there, Rachel.
Yeah, no, I mean, credit where credit's due for Leicester. They play, heads-up rugby and keep working to the very end, and that came away with points. Frustrating to see from Chiefs. I feel like we've had some really lovely launch plays, and it's just that last decision, last pass that I think we just need to clean up a little bit, because, yeah, we're creating the space we've previewed and the space that we want to create, and just need to come away with points from those plays. Absolutely.
Fury steps up, but that one drifts across the face of the posts, so there's 4 points in it. Exeter Chiefs 19, Leicester Tigers 15, as we're just over half an hour played here in the sunshine at Sandy Park. With the Six Nations immediately followed by the Pac-4 competition, this Chiefs 15 won't have played a huge amount of rugby together over the past few months, so there's a little bit of settling going on as Tessier takes the restart. That one is allowed to bounce by the Tigers, slap back eventually, and finds McGee, who is tackled by a combination of Buchanan and Dalika Menin. Emily Tatosi causing all sorts of problems at that breakdown, and Brody gets the ball into the midfield. Nice tip-on offload. Charlotte Frey has worked very hard from the second row. She carries forward once again for the Tigers. They spread the ball to that right-hand side, but eventually put the boot on it and only find Alex Tessier. She offloads to Feyanati, well shackled on that occasion by the Tigers' defence. Brooke Bradley, though, spots some space down the short side. Kobayashi finds Connie Clark. And once again, the young winger is in for her second of the match.
Yeah, lovely heads-up play by Brooke and Kaneko there, and then just an easy 2v1 for Kaneko to put Connie away in the corner. Exactly what we needed here.
It's all about identifying space and getting the ball there, and that time Chiefs did it really well. You're right, Brooke Bradley spotted that there was an overlap on that short side, Kaneko Kobayashi did well to draw in the final defender, and Connie Clark in for her second try of the game.
They're giving Gabby a lot of practice for this kick.
Yes, this is effort number 3 from about the same spot. No pressure, Gabby. Up she goes. Another nice strike from Cantona. And she adds the extra 2 from the wide left-hand side. She really has developed herself into one of the most accomplished kickers, I think, within this league. She is so consistent from the tee, Rachel.
Yeah, and she is one of the most dedicated players off the pitch. She takes her kicking extremely seriously. She gets in all of her reps, works with her kicking coach, and yeah, is very diligent into that space. And it's great to see it pay off.
Bit of an ironic cheer from the crowd as the Chiefs retain the restart. That time, Maisie Allen takes it in. And Exeter retain possession. Oh, that one just not quite going to hand, though. Van der Velden couldn't quite hold it. And the Tigers will have put into the scrum smack bang in the middle of the field, just on the Chiefs' 22-metre line. So the visitors with another opportunity to get onto the attack. Just about 5 minutes left in this game, in this first half, sorry. And it's been an entertaining encounter so far.
Definitely. And as you said, hopefully into the second half we can settle into some of our combinations. Obviously having around 6 players return to the squad, everyone runs a line a little bit differently, and you can definitely see that in those passes that aren't quite going to hand. But hopefully into the second half, tighten those up a little bit.
Yeah, you can't replicate game time together. As Chiefs look to put some real pressure on at scrum time. That is a monstrous shove from the Chiefs back. And they're off quickly. Bradley into space once again. Offloads the ball to Kobayashi. She tries to flick the ball out to Connie Clark, but again, doesn't go to hand, and the Tigers are back in possession. They bring the ball into this midfield. Tessier makes the tackle. Leicester go back down that short side. Another good tackle by Feanati. Ralph gets the ball back into the midfield. Jones out the back. That one goes to ground, and Maisie Allen looks to be the first one there, but she's beaten to the ball by Sarah Nicholas. Good counter-ruck, though, by Alex Tessier. And Chiefs come away with the ball. Cantona, well met by Ralph in defence. Leach goes into play 9. Finds Maisie Allen. Pops it up for Totosi. Good clear out by Maisie Allen. Brooke Bradley into the midfield. Kobayashi offloads to Poppy Leach. Takes the ball in. Bradley back at 9. Dalika Menin. Offloads to Feanati. Totosi. Leach. Nice hands by Van der Velden to gather that one. Quick ball. Totosi picks up. Ebony Jeffries carries forward. She offloads. Rogers finds Buchanan. Katie Buchanan in and out. Lovely footwork by the Chiefs winger. She rounds Claire Gallagher, the fullback. That's a lovely finish.
Yeah, great finish. Nice offloading. Maybe took a few more phases than necessary to work on that transition, but good to see us get points on the board right before half.
Nice hands there. Forwards and backs combining well. Ebony Jeffries and Hope Rogers setting Katie Buchanan free on this short side. And a lovely finish by the winger. Chiefs just opening up a bit of a lead now over the visitors. As Gabby Cantona looks to add the extras. And with just a couple of minutes left in the half, Chiefs look to be settling into their game a little bit better now after a bit of a shaky start. That one, not quite the strike that she'll have been looking for, as referee Hollywood blows her whistle for half-time. So the scores at the 40-minute mark: Exeter Chiefs 31, Leicester Tigers 15. A little bit scrappy at times, Rachel, but Chiefs starting to assert themselves on the scoreboard. Give us a little bit of a summary of that first half.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think when we play ball in hand, we have, we're identifying great space. We've got go forward. We need to work on that last pass, and I think, we can really take away with this game. I think defensively continue to work on that discipline and not allowing Leicester to work their way up the field. But Leicester, hats off to them for playing heads-up rugby, and when they get a scrappy ball, they really have been able to capitalize on it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for following along with the live stream. This is the last regular season home game here at Sandy Park. However, we will be back here on the 22nd of June for the PWR final. Tickets are available now from the Exeter Chiefs Ticket Hub. So join us. Chiefs will, of course, be hoping to be there. Semi-finals to come next weekend. But first, there's still 40 minutes to play here. Scores at half-time: Exeter Chiefs 31, Leicester Tigers 15. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sandy Park. Exeter Chiefs just coming out onto the field for this second half. Looks like there's one change to the Chiefs team. Clee Maloney is on the field wearing number 16 shirt. She'll have replaced Emily Totosi. Totosi only back this week from the Pac 4 tournament, so good to see Clee Maloney back out there. Back in the Irish squad during the Six Nations, helped them to an important World Cup qualification. So good to see Clee get a run out. As Leicester Tigers take to the field. Amy Cockayne leading them out for this second half. They've stayed in the fight well, the Tigers. They've had a bit of scrappy ball to deal with, but they've taken their opportunities where they've come. Chiefs will be looking to just settle into their rhythm a little bit during this second 40 minutes. There was a little bit of a few scrappy moments during the first 40, and I'm sure the Chiefs will be looking to find a little bit of rhythm going into the second half. So it's going to be Alex Tessier kicking off. Chiefs playing from right to left. Sun in the faces of those Tigers players. It really is a beautiful day down in Devon. As we get underway, Tessier sends it down just outside the 22. Tigers are running it back into this Chiefs defence. Down the short side. Ralph clears the ball away. Once again, Tigers working their way through the phases, but not getting much change from this tough Chiefs defence. Maisie Allen that time making the tackle. Sanele with another powerful carry. She has got over the gain line consistently in this match so far. Nice line from Gallagher. She's well dragged down by Maisie Allen. Tigers can look to come down the short side, but break open instead. Poppy Leach with an important tackle as the visitors make their way through the phases for the first phases of this second half. Nice footwork, and they work their way over the halfway line. Ralph down that short side. Nice carry by Charlotte Frey. She worked hard in the first 40 minutes. Hope Rogers looking to strip the ball, but not able to. Dalika Menin, however, over the top. Referee doesn't reward her on that occasion. And Sanele, big contact with Ebony Jeffries in the midfield. It's a good opening attack here from the Tigers, patiently going through the phases, recycling the ball well. Just as I say that, they go for the chip. And the ball's knocked on.
Yeah, no, definitely better go forward from the Tigers there during those first opening phases. But as I said earlier, if we stick to our defensive policies, even if we give them a little bit of go forward, teams will make mistakes. Yeah.
Both sides just feeling themselves back into this second 40 minutes, and we're packed down for our first scrum of the second half. Clee Maloney in the middle of that for the Chiefs on as replacement hooker. Chiefs scrum started to find some dominance as the first half went on, and I'm sure they'll be looking to assert themselves early on here. Referee Hollywood not happy with that setup, and we go again. It's an area that Exeter have always prided themselves on, the set piece. It's been a powerful weapon over the past couple of seasons, and I'm sure they'll be looking to put this Tigers pack under pressure. Bradley ready to put the ball in. Good scrum though from the Tigers. Feonati picks up under a bit of pressure, but she does well to make ground. Quick ball, Bradley finds Tessier. Connie Clark coming into the line, just going through the fingertips of Meryn Deutsch on that occasion. Couldn't quite reel the ball in, and we're going to have another scrum. Rachel, give us a little bit of an indication about how important consistency is to a team. A lot of these players won't have played together for a long time. How much of a difference does that make?
Yeah, no, definitely. The difference is huge. Combinations, you can run the same play with different people and things are going to feel different. So good to see people back in training this week, obviously coming back from Six Nations over the past few weeks and then from the Pac-4. We can see us settling into some of those combos today. But at the end of the day, we're a team. We've gotten lots of reps together, and we need to settle a little bit faster.
Another penalty then going against the Chiefs. The penalty count will have been higher than Coach Susie Appleby would have liked in that first half. And Captain Natasha Jones has the opportunity to send the ball down into the Chiefs' 22. Leicester Tigers on the attack early on in the second half. Couldn't quite get their line out to function in the opening 40, so they'll be looking to secure the ball here. Dummy jump at the front. And they go back, but it's overthrown into the arms of Clee Maloney. Does well to offload to Feanati. And Maloney quick in to play scrum half. She finds Hope Rogers on that short side. Bradley comes back to the open side. Poppy Leach whips it into midfield. Well taken by Tessier. She finds Kanako Kobayashi, but scrum half Amy Ralph does well to jam in and stop that Chiefs attack. Connie Clark breaking down the short side, breaking through tackles, and she's up over halfway. Really impressive first Chiefs start from Clark. Feanati breaking through the line, just tries to get the offload away to Ebony Jeffries. Doesn't quite go to hand, but that was nice play from the Chiefs, getting the ball to the edge, giving their wingers one-on-one attacking opportunities, and we've seen what both Connie Clark and Katie Buchanan can do if you give them an inch of space.
And then definitely just the effect that has on a defense when we're able to go side to side. Something has to give in the defense, and we see those spaces opening up in the midfield once we're able to stretch teams from sideline to sideline. Just an unlucky ball to hand there.
We'll pack down for our third scrum of this second half. Chiefs look to get a bit of dominance last time out, and they're off again. That one a little bit scrappy. Ball's trapped in there somewhere. Referee Hollywood telling them to use it, and it's burst out the back. Straight into the arms of Maddie Feanati. And the Chiefs' number 8 getting away for the try. It was scrappy ball at the back of the scrum, popped out the back. Talia Brody, the Tigers' number 8, couldn't quite hold on to it. And it was Feanati who reacted quickest. Showed a good turn of pace to get away from Ralph. And she gets her first try of the afternoon. Exeter Chiefs up to 36 points.
Yeah, great pace and finish by Maddie. I'll be honest, not exactly sure what was happening at that scrum. But you just got to play to the ref there, and Maddie did exactly that and was able to get points on the board.
Gabby Cantona was good off the tee in the first half. She has another opportunity from this left-hand side to add the extra points and to extend the Exeter Chiefs lead. Sandy Park falling silent for the USA international to take her conversion attempt. Lovely strike from Cantona. And the Chiefs up to 38 points with 47 minutes on the clock here at Sandy Park. Exeter Chiefs 38, Leicester Tigers 15. Natasha Jones then, the Leicester captain, will take another restart. This was an area of some concern for the home team in the first half. I think they only gathered one of the 6 restarts that Jones took, so let's see if that's something they've spoken about in the sheds at halftime and been able to fix. Up it goes from Jones. She's so consistent, but that time Maisie Allen.
Oh, great take by Maisie.
Underneath the ball, nice and secure, and the Chiefs retain possession. Cantona, Tessier, Kobayashi floats it wide, bounces into the hands of Maloney, who gets it out to Connie Clark. Clark pins her ears back. She's well tackled though. It's a lovely offload to Clee Maloney, who does well to stay in field. Brooke Bradley finds Van der Velden. The big Dutch international gets herself on the front foot. Bradley once again into the midfield. Tessier goes cross field, looking for Buchanan. Lovely take by Katie Buchanan, and off she goes. Well tracked by Ralph. Important tackle getting back there from the Tigers scrum half. But Chiefs retain possession. Poppy Leach in the midfield finds Tessier. Out to Van der Velden. Van der Velden carries it up over the 10-metre line. Big carry there from the second row. Bradley, quick ball. Tessier once again chips over the top into the arms of Feyanati. Feyanati cuts in field. That is a lovely try from the Exeter Chiefs. Alex Tessier using her kicking game to great effect. First with a crossfield kick to find Buchanan, then with a little chip over the top to find Maddie Feyanati. And it's a second try in 5 minutes for the England international. Chiefs starting to find their rhythm a bit now, Rachel. Much better.
Yeah, exciting rugby. Don't know if you can hear the fans here, but exactly the sort of rugby that the fans came out to watch today. Exciting to see, even with a little bit of a miss pass down in our own defending 15, to be able to see us go through the rugby side to side, finding the best space, and a lovely kick over the top for Maddie to gather there and finish.
Chiefs are getting ready to make a few changes down here as Cantona lines up this conversion attempt. Another 2 points added by Cantona. And it's 3 replacements for the Chiefs leaving the field. Number 6, Ebony Jeffries. Number 7, Maisie Allen. And number 14, Katie Buchanan. They're replaced by number 21, Adele McMahon. Number 20, Harriet Miller-Mills. And number 23, Robin Wilkins. So a bit of a reshuffle in the Chiefs' backline.
Yeah, we'll see Kaneko moving to the wing. Last time she was at the wing, she scored a hat trick, so we'll see what she can do now.
No pressure, Kaneko. You've had the big build-up. As Natasha Jones sends it downfield, taken in by Connie Clark. She makes good ground once again. However, referee stops it there. Looks like, was that a bang to the head there for Connie Clark? Referee Hollywood is going over to have a chat to the assistant referee on that far-hand side. Chiefs physios are on. It was Clark who took the ball in from the restart, and it was a tight head prop there. KMI Sagapolo Sanele, the USA international, who made the tackle. Hollywood referee there, just having a chat to the two captains, Amy Cockayne and Poppy Leach. But we're just going to set for a scrum by the look of it on this occasion. So, referee happy with that tackle. Hopefully, no damage done. Connie Clark's back up on her feet. She looks to be okay. So, we'll set for the scrum. A few discussions going on in that Chiefs backline. Looks like Robin Wilkins has gone in at 10. Welsh international, with Tessier sliding out into the centres. Or Tessier at fullback, sorry, and Merrin Doige into the centres. That gives the Chiefs plenty of kicking options across the backline. Robin Wilkins, Gabby Cantona and Alex Tessier, all very accomplished kickers. Let's see how this attack ties itself together with that reshuffle. Ball comes in from Bradley, but shoots straight out on the Tigers' side, so not sure what happened there, but the visitors on the attack. Francesca McGee making good ground on that occasion. Ralph into the midfield. Nice carry from Brody, the number 8. Nice offload. Tigers inside the Exeter Chiefs 22. Chiefs just need to settle into their defensive shape here. Adele McMahon with a solid tackle. And Harriet Miller-Mills making a nuisance of herself at the breakdown. Once again, Sanelli carries it in. Ball spread to that left-hand side. Cocaine shaped to pass, but decides to cut back infield. Sanelli again. She spreads it this time. Bounces along the ground, taken in by Tess Fury. She's tackled by Alex Tessier. Referee blows her whistle though, playing advantage, and it's back for the penalty. So Tigers will have the opportunity to put the ball into the corner, you would expect. Natasha Jones sends it within 5 metres. And the Tigers with a fantastic attacking opportunity in the second half. They look to be making a couple of replacements of their own. Number 17 coming onto the field, Leah Bartlett, and number 19, Julia Omokwale. They're replacing number 1, Jade Jones. And it looks like number 4, Eva Donaldson. So a couple of changes inside this Tigers pack. Let's see how the line-out goes. Cocaine sends it in. Nice take. And they set that maul. They've been looking to do this all game. Haven't quite been able to get it rumbling. But referee's got her arm out for an advantage. And the Tigers are marching towards the line. Maul's gone to ground, however. Referee Wood blows her whistle. Chiefs guilty of going in at the side. And I would be surprised if this doesn't go straight back over the touchline and the Tigers have another go.
Obviously, we want to stay legal, but I think as this is our first maul defense, it's a good idea to see where the ref is on some of those bits, and hopefully we can make the adjustment here. Sometimes it's better to give away the penalty than give away the try.
Yeah, absolutely. Important defensive opportunity. Jones then sends it back over the touchline, and the Tigers will come again. Cocaine once more to throw into the line-out. Bit of confusion amongst the Tigers' ranks.
Yeah, seems to be some confusion in Leicester's line.
Not sure what's going on. Referee blows her whistle, but she is going to allow them to reset. This time, they seem to be better set. No jump, just straight to the front, and it's a nice, quick driving maul set by the Tigers. However, Dalika Menin somehow comes away with the ball. Canadian international drives the Chiefs, and off they go. Robin Wilkins out to tricky Adele McMahon in the midfield. Carries the ball forward. Brooke Bradley, quick ball to the right-hand side. Wilkins finds Deutsch. Out the back to Cantona. To Tessier. Good pace once again by Clark on that touchline, but she is just on the wrong side of touch. And it's going to be a line out to the Tigers. It was a lovely set from the Tigers pack. Good quick line out. But Dalika Menin did fantastically well to get her hands on that ball and run away with it.
Yeah, such a physical but also such a smart player here in her 50th cap for Chiefs. Great to see her get us that turnover and go forward, and you've seen it earlier in the second half where he looked dangerous off of transition ball. I wonder if that ball could have gone one more pass to get out into that outside space a little bit earlier, but yeah, we're looking really nice on transition.
3 more replacements then for the Exeter Chiefs, leaving the field. Hope Rogers, Linda van der Velden and Dalika Menin, replaced by number 17 Hannah Sams, number 18 Lizzie Hanlon, and number 19 Neve Orchard. Lizzie Hanlon, who made her debut for England in the Six Nations. Tight head prop. This is an exciting prospect. Unfortunately, she's leaving the Chiefs at the end of the season. A little bit of treatment for Maddie Feanati. Just getting a bit of strapping done. So we have a little pause in play here.
And as you said, Hannah Sams just got on the field. She's making her debut at Loosehead today. So obviously a young prop able to play both sides of the scrum, still developing into which one is going to be her biggest threat. So exciting to see how she goes in that space today.
Yeah, she is an exciting prospect for sure. Come through the Exeter Chiefs Academy, through the Exeter College route. And she is someone that they are very excited about down here in Devon. Made her England under-20s debut this year, so one for the future for sure. And the ability to play on both sides of the scrum is a really impressive characteristic for a prop. So let's see how Hannah Sams goes at loose head. Maddie Faianati back on her feet and okay to continue. So it'll be the Tigers with a throw into the line out just on their own side of halfway. Amy Cockayne to get the ball in. As we approach the hour mark here at Sandy Park. The visitors back on the attack. Nice quick ball off the front, and they come into the midfield. However, ball gone to ground. Tidied up nicely by number 12, Sarah Nicholas. And she gets the ball wide. Looked like a little bit of a knock-on the floor. Yes, there was. And the Chiefs, with the attacking opportunity, set the scrum on that far right-hand side. This is a nice platform for the Chiefs to launch an attacking play on that right side. Brooke Bradley to put the ball in to the scrum. In it goes. Miller Mills has set in at number 8. And it's Connie Clark who comes away with it. Wilkins looks to go midfield. Bit lucky there, but Alex Tessier does really well to retain possession. And it's Kanako Kobayashi tackled well by Gallagher on this near side. Bradley. Lovely pop pass there from Poppy Leach to Neve Orchard. But she's stripped in the tackle by number 8, Talia Brody. So good defensive work there by the Leicester Tigers. And we're off and running. Gallagher from fullback. She's brought down by Adele McMahon. Quick ball for the Tigers. Down this short side. Quick hands. Fury puts boot to ball. And it's Alex Tessier who's back there covering. Awkward one right in the middle of the field. And Tessier makes the sensible decision. Clears to touch. And Tigers will have the attacking line out midway between the Chiefs 22 and the 10-metre line.
Yeah, as you said, sensible decision. Our line-out D so far has been decent, so make Leicester attack here and give us an opportunity to turn it over at source.
Couple of replacements here for the Tigers. Leaving the field, Amy Cockayne, number 2. She's replaced by Ellis Martin, I think. Ellis Martin, yeah, that's right, number 22. Not a conventional number for a hooker to wear. In it goes, though. Overthrown. Little bit of a knock on there by Lizzie Hanlon, though, and the Tigers retain possession. Ralph looks open side. Jones. Good carry by Brody. She's well chopped, though, by Adele McMahon. Tigers come back down this short side, and there's space here. Fury cuts in field, gets around Hannah Sams. And the Tigers are on the front foot. Great tackle coming in from Adele McMahon. She really does hit hard, the Irish captain. Lizzie Hanlon competing hard over the ball, but she's driven off it, and the Tigers come forward once again. Back on the front foot, the visitors. Ralph looks open side, comes short. Nice interplay from the Tigers forwards. Carried forward. This time, number 19. Lovely offload. And it's going to be number 8, Talia Brody, who gets the try for the visitors. Nice interplay. Number 19, Julia Omakwale, getting her hands on the ball a couple of occasions there. And it was her who made the crucial final offload to find Brody. And a lovely score from the visitors. Stressing this Exeter Chiefs defence, going left and right. And that's a really nice try from the visitors. So,
yeah, Leicester will be happy with their replacements. They've definitely added a level of physicality and go forward into their attack.
Some powerful carrying from the replacements. Stressing this Exeter Chiefs defence. And it's going to be number 14, Tess Fury, with the opportunity here to add the extras. So, 63 minutes on the clock. Exeter Chiefs 45, Leicester Tigers 20, with a kick to come. Fury lines it up. And over it goes. Good kick from the winger. And as we approach the final 15 minutes, Leicester Tigers putting up a real fight here in Devon. Chiefs walking forward then to this restart. In this heat, it will start to take its toll on the players. We're over the hour mark now. It's been a pretty high-paced game so far, so let's see who's got what left in the tank. Robin Wilkins sends down the restart. And Tigers bring the ball back through Brodie once again. Adele McMahon once again making a big tackle in the midfield. She's worked hard since coming onto the field. Nice interplay from the Tigers, though. Back on the front foot, approaching the 10-metre line. Ralph, good pick and go from the scrum half. Gets the offload away, and the Tigers are into Chiefs territory. Omakwale. Good tackle on the halfway line on that occasion. Ralph once again slings it into the midfield. Carried forward by Sanelli. Captain Natasha Jones wings it forward. Ralph sends it back down that left-hand side. It's a nice carry once again. They're making ground here, the Tigers. Patiently going through the phases. Nice inside ball. Well read, though, by McMahon. They send it wide down that left-hand side. A little bit of interplay there. Gallagher, but it's brought back by referee Hollywood. She spotted a forward pass in the build-up, so Chiefs will have the put-in to the scrum. Leicester Tigers causing Exeter Chiefs some problems here, Rachel. Going through the phases well, getting over the gain line.
Yeah, no, definitely getting over the gain line much better than they were in the first half. I think you see some lovely individual tackles on the Chiefs side. Obviously, Tricky's come on and always makes a great chop tackle. I think we're just starting to work a little bit as individuals instead of working within our system, and then they're able to get through those gaps and find their offload.
Another replacement set to come on here for the Exeter Chiefs. Wearing number 22, Taz Bricknell, ready to come onto the field. As we set for another scrum. Big shunt coming in from that Tigers pack. Harriet Miller-Mills has done fantastically well from number 8 to get the ball out. Wilkins floats it wide to Tessier. Tessier gets it out to Kobayashi. Kobayashi puts boot to ball down the tram lines and shows some real pace. Can't quite get her hand to it, though. Just knocked on from the Japanese international. Cheated well to chip and chase. Showed some real gas to get there, but doesn't quite go to hand as the Chiefs do make that replacement. Leaving the field, number 9, Brooke Bradley. Another one who's off at the end of the season. She gets a rousing reception from the Chiefs fans. Been a fan favourite down here in Devon for a number of seasons.
Yeah, no, we'll all be sad to see Brooke go. She, not just an excellent player, but brings a lot to team culture off the pitch. Always a good time around the food room. Yeah.
The young tight head, Sanelli, just getting a little bit of treatment there, so we've got a break in play. Exeter Chiefs will be fairly pleased with how the game has gone so far. 45 points on the board is obviously an impressive total. However, with semi-finals round the corner, Rachel, you sense that they need to find another level going into those knockout rounds.
Yeah, no, definitely. And obviously today's games will decide the seeding for semifinals, but whether it's Saracen or Gloucester away, both games are going to be extremely physical. So our physicality next week is going to be paramount to getting the result that we're looking to get. But exciting to see here in the second half, different combos in the back line. As you said in that last play, lovely skills for Tess to get that ball away to Kaneko on the edge, and great to see them working in that 15-wing combo. Tess has an excellent skill set. You can play her at 10 in the centers or at fullback. So, yeah, just trying to find the best way to utilize all of her skills.
Yeah, very versatile player. started at inside centre for Canada in their incredible match against New Zealand in Pack 4 that saw the Canadians take the Pack 4 title and rise up to number 2 in the world rankings behind England. So really impressive showing from that Canadian national team over the last few weeks.
Yeah, definitely. As an American, it's hard for me to cheer for the Canadians, but as a Chief, I'm extremely proud of my teammates.
More solid scrum that time, and the Tigers look to clear. Jones sends it crossfield. It's an awkward one for Connie Clark to deal with. Bounces over her head, but she does well.
Well done.
And offloads fantastically to Tessier. Tessier goes down the outside, puts boot to ball, drives it into the Tigers 22. And the clearance kick comes in, doesn't get very far. Finds Robin Wilkins. Wilkins finds Cantona. And here's Susie Appleby shouting for Chiefs to just go at them. Referee said the ball was lifted, so good pressure at the back of that ruck from the Tigers, and they turn the ball over. Brodie, who has worked tirelessly all afternoon, carrying forward for the Tigers. They continue down that short side, making good ground with carries as this game has gone on. Tigers replacements have added a real dynamism to their pack. Good quick ball into the midfield. Cries are forward from the crowd, but nothing given by the officiating team, and it's a good pick and go through the middle of that ruck. Tigers making good ground here, just on their own 10-metre line. Bit of confusion in the backs. Good tackle coming in from Hannah Sams and Maddie Feanati. Jones once again goes boot to ball, but that one a little bit too much on it. Just drifts over the touchline, and it's going to be a throw into the line out for the Exeter Chiefs. So as we enter the final 10 minutes of the game, there's an injury to a Tigers player here, and unfortunately they're being helped from the field. That looks like a painful one. Hopefully not too much damage done. It's number 17, Leah Bartlett, who's being helped from the field. Jay Jones returning to the pitch, so looks in real discomfort there, Bartlett. Hopefully that damage isn't too bad.
Yeah, wishing her the best, something you never like to see.
Medics taking their time to get her off the field. Yeah, they're going to take their time with this one. Chiefs crowd giving Bartlett a round of applause. Hopefully that injury's not too bad as we get ready to carry on. It's going to be Clea Maloney who's going to throw into this line out. Up it goes to Maloney, well taken in by Miller Mills. And the Chiefs break into the midfield. Wilkins finds Clark. Lovely line cut by Maddie Feanati. Makes ground. It's a scrap at ruck time, but Bricknell gets it out. Wilkins finds Leach. Out to Tessier. Tessier to Kaneko Kobayashi. Great tackle, though, coming across from Omakwale. That's a serious hit from the replacement. And a little knock-on from Kobayashi. So we're going to have a scrum down. And the Chiefs medics just having a look at Kobayashi. I think she banged her head pretty hard as she hit the deck there. So hopefully nothing too serious for the Chiefs winger. It's been an impressive showing in the second half, Rachel, from the Leicester Tigers. Obviously, when the scoreline gets away from you like that, it's been good to see their replacements come on. They've added some real impetus with their carries, and they put a real fight in this second 40.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, exciting to see that energy off the bench and how it raises the rest of the players on the field too.
Looks like Kobayashi's okay, and we're good to continue. So, referee Wood sets the mark for the scrum, and it's going to be Leicester Tigers with a put-in on their own 22-metre line.
And it's been a real toss-up this game how these scrums are going to go, so looking forward to see.
Yeah, new Chiefs front row. Hannah Sams on the loose head, making her first appearance there. Lizzie Hanlon on the tight head, with Clee Maloney in between. Ralph gets the ball in. Solid scrum. And the ball played away, but just knocked on by Jones. She'll be frustrated with that, and it's going to be the Chiefs with the attacking opportunity.
Yeah, lovely position for an attacking scrum. Excited to see what we do here.
More replacements then. Leicester Tigers coming onto the field. Number 23, Charlotte Daly. She replaces number 13, Katie Childs. Katie Childs making her 30th Leicester Tigers appearance today. And a little bit of a reshuffle there. Looks like number 23, Charlotte Daly's gone onto the wing. So Taz Bricknell ready to get the ball in at this scrum. Big shunt coming on from the Tigers, but referee's got her arm out for advantage. Miller Mills brings the ball away. Wilkins finds Kobayashi. Well marshalled by Gallagher in the midfield. Little knock on the floor, but they were coming back for the penalty at the scrum. And it's going to be Robin Wilkins to put the ball into the corner. Right on the 5-metre line here for the Chiefs. Fantastic attacking opportunity as we enter the final 5 minutes of this match. Maloney chatting with Sams at the front there, getting the instructions as the Chiefs look to get one final score to put the seal on this win. In it goes. Just can't connect with Orchard. And there's a little knock on there, so Tigers escape. And Ralph looks to clear her lines. Tigers setting themselves up here, just going through some phases. Sanelli well met in defence by Clee Maloney and Miller Mills. Referee says, got no advantage, and we're coming back for the little knock on at the line out.
Obviously not important to the scoreline, but as a Chiefs forward pack, we're going to be really disappointed in that. That's a great opportunity for us to maul and attack and get a try from. So just need to clean up some of these little details, especially as we get replacements on the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. These opportunities will be harder to come by in the semi-finals, and Chiefs will need to get better at taking them when they come. Tigers with a put into this scrum on their own 5-metre line. Not a nice place to try and exit from this. Lizzie Hanlon looks to have got a march on at the scrum, but penalty given by referee Hollywood. And the Tigers will have an opportunity to clear their lines. And have the throw into the line-out as we enter the final few minutes of this contest. Replacement hooker Ellis Martin to throw in to the line-out. Referee Wood just opening up the gap as the Tigers look to mount one final attack of their own. They are just on their own 22-metre line, though. Long way to go. Ball comes in over the top and gathered by Maloney. She manages to get the ball away to Wilkins. Finds McMahon. Cantona breaking her way through tackles. Gabby Cantona. Still going. Just 7 metres short now. Bricknell finds Orchard. Carried forward by Lizzie Hanlon. Quick ball. Bricknell sends it out to Leach. Finds Hannah Sams. Sams brought down just 5 metres short. Bricknell goes back right. Finds McMahon. McMahon does well to beat her first defender. Wilkins finds Deutsch. Meryn Deutsch is in around the outside. Just going through the phases and retaining possession. And Meryn Deutsch gets over for the Chiefs score. Brings up the 50.
Lovely Chiefs try there. On the back of good go-forward carries, able to pull that ball out the back there and find the easy space and the disconnect in the defense. Definitely the way we want to end this game.
Ending on a positive note then. Bringing up 50 points. And carrying a bit of momentum as we go into semi-final week. Gabby Cantona will look to add the extras. And round out an impressive win here for the Exeter Chiefs. Cantona lining up. Adds the extras, and we have got time for one more play. In the Sale Sharks Bristol game, Sale Sharks have just taken the lead 27-24, so a real tight contest up in Manchester. That one obviously has some real implications for the Chiefs and their opponents in the semi-final. Looks like the doctor's coming on here. It's going to be a little bit of a conversation going on, and it's going to be Kobayashi who is withdrawn. I think they want to just check her for head injury. So big round of applause there for Kaneko Kobayashi. Katie Buchanan relacing her boots to come back onto the field. Kobayashi looks very upset to be brought off, but always important to take no risks in these situations. And Buchanan will return for the final minutes of this match. Jones sends it downfield then. That one just goes through the hands of Miller Mills, but it's retained by the Chiefs, and they will have possession to finish off this game. Cantona. Good tackle there made on Adele McMahon, but it's quick ball. Bricknell finds Wilkins. Meryn Deutsch looks to break through. Just retains possession from the Exeter Chiefs. Bricknell finds Feanati. Feanati brought down by Jones on the 5-metre line. Bricknell into the midfield, carried forward, this time by Hannah Sams. Once again, Bricknell into the midfield. Wilkins finds Cantona. Cantona's clean through a gap. Brought down just over the 10-metre line, but it's quick ball again. Bricknell finds Wilkins, out to Tessier. Tessier out to Connie Clark in those wide channels. Hasn't had much of the ball in this second half, Connie Clark. And the Tigers will come away with it. Little knock on in the wide channels. And it's going to be Leicester Tigers who have the final word in this match. Breaking clear down that touchline after a little mistake from the Exeter Chiefs. And they will take the final score of the game. It's number 5, Charlotte Frey, who's done well to claim that score. Rachel, a little bit of a stop-start game. I mean, ultimately, a win's a win for the Exeter Chiefs. They've got the bonus point, but it hasn't been the most fluid performance, and they'll certainly be looking to right a few wrongs going into an important week.
Yeah, no, as you said, a 5-point win is a 5-point win, and that's important for us and for the table, especially seeing as how this Bristol Sale game is going to turn out. But credit to Leicester, as we said, they have been able to capitalize on this kind of start-stop sort of game. And yeah, to get points on at the end there is always a good final statement to make. Lots of things that we need to tighten up this week. but I think we've always been good at raising to the challenge, so really exciting for training this week and to see what leads us into the semi.
Well, we're still playing here at Sandy Park. The clock on the screen, there's no timekeeper here, so it says 80 minutes, but we're going by the referee's watch, so there's still time to play. And it's going to be Robin Wilkins who takes the restart here for the Chiefs. Up it goes from Wilkins. Good competitive restart. Katie Buchanan looks to get underneath it, but it's Harriet Miller-Mills who comes away with the ball. Takes it into contact. Katie Buchanan goes in to play 9. Maloney finds Wilkins. Out to Leach. She spreads it wide to Fayanati. Fayanati gets it out to Clark. Nice footwork by Connie Clark. Shows a real turn of pace, but she's dragged down into touch. She has looked dangerous when she's had the opportunities, Connie Clark. And on that occasion, just dragged into touch before she can get into open field. So it's going to be Leicester Tigers who have to throw into this line out. Ball's going to come in from Ellis Martin. Up it goes. Good take by Omakwale, and they're off into the midfield. Good crash ball. They come back down this short side. Omakwale once again. Lovely offload from the replacement. Poppy Leach doing well to get back there. And Miller-Mills with an important tackle, but Tigers on the front foot. In comes Ralph. They come into this midfield. It's Tigers who are ending the game the stronger of the two sides. Once again, quick ball. Ralph goes to the short side. Nice carry forward there by Becky Noon, but unfortunately the ball's just gone forward as she goes to offload. And it's going to be a scrum down with Exeter Chiefs putting into possession as the Tigers look to make their final replacements. Coming onto the field, number 18, Georgie Grimes, once of Exeter Chiefs. Number 16, Alana Bainbridge. And number 21, Zoe Evans. So,
as you said, exciting to see number 18 on the pitch. Georgie Grimes, not only a past teammate here at Chiefs, but also a groundskeeper and used to take care of this pitch and make it what it is.
And a real character, by all accounts.
No comment.
That's a good shift by Sanele, the number 3. She looks to be a real prospect. Someone I'm sure you'll be excited about, Rachel.
Yeah, no, May's an excellent young player coming through the USA. Great to see her overseas playing here, able to work a little bit more on her set piece. But yeah, she has a lovely skill set, great work rate, super physical, and I think a real leader in the USA group. Excited to see her grow into that role.
Chiefs in possession then. Tessier takes it into the midfield. Bricknell, bit scrappy at the base, but gets it away to Miller-Mills, and Miller-Mills striding downfield, dragged down, but not before she can get the offload away to Katie Buchanan. Buchanan fighting her way over the 22-metre line. Bricknell goes in, clears the ball away to McMahon. Out to Wilkins. Wilkins finds Lizzie Hanlon coming back on a hard line. She's over 22. Chiefs finishing well. Wilkins looks to put the hammer down, but she's well tackled by Omakwale, who's been impressive off the bench for the Tigers. McMahon carrying hard into contact. Quick ball here. Bricknell finding Cantona. In the shadow of the posts. Chiefs on the attack. Bricknell once again finding Maloney. Powerful carry by the replacement hooker. And a bit scrappy at the back of that ruck. And the Tigers will come away with the ball. Back to Grimes. Grimes carrying into Poppy Leach. Brody carrying once again. She's worked so hard all afternoon. Tigers get the ball off the pitch, and it's going to be a throw-in to the line-out. Clea Maloney walking over as the Chiefs look to mount one more attack right on this Tigers 22-metre line. It's Neve Orchard who takes the ball at the front. Better line out from the Chiefs, and they set up a driving maul. Working their way forward patiently. Ball brought away by Bricknell. Cantona finds Wilkins. Out to Buchanan. Buchanan looks to get to that outside. Finds Tessier. Tessier goes one way, back the other. Driving her way forward. She's dragged down just 5 metres short. Still going though, Tessier. Offloading to Katie Buchanan, who is well met by the Tigers' defence. Chiefs really knocking on the door now. Maloney this time with a carry. There's numbers here if the Chiefs can get it there. Adele McMahon gets the ball to Meryn Doidge. And Meryn Doidge is in for her second try of the afternoon. Showed good strength through the contact. It was a big collision on the Chiefs' backline, but she's done well to ride the contact and comes away with another 5 points. So, Chiefs up to 57. Good patient attacking play, going through the phases, Rachel. That's what we want to see.
No, exactly. Obviously a great finish by Meryn, but lovely to see the interplay between our forwards and back. Get some go forward from our driving maul. Backs are able to get that ball into the wide channel. Lovely footwork by Tess. Get us within 5 meters of the line, and then we're able to fall into our shape there, and the spaces open up.
Absolutely. It's going to be Cantona to look to add the extras. I don't know how much longer is left on referee Hollywood's watch. Doesn't feel like it can be much longer. Our clock in the stadium has just ticked over 90 minutes. Up it goes from Cantona. And that is it. The final whistle goes. Final scores then. Exeter Chiefs 59, Leicester Tigers 27. We'll await the results from other matches to see who the Chiefs will face in the semi-final. But ultimately, it's going to be a visit to either Gloucester Hartpury or Saracens for this Chiefs side. Rachel, give us a 30-second summary on that match.
Yeah, as you said, stop and go. Leicester were able to take advantage of some of those stop and go bits. I feel like when we stick to our attacking plan, we look dangerous and lethal, great on transition ball. We just need to clean up some of these connections and some of those last-minute passes and then make sure that into the second half that we stay connected on defense. But as you said, semifinal next week, no matter who it's against, it's going to be a big physical game, and hope to see as many Chiefs fans there as possible.
Absolutely right. Thank you all so much for joining us on the live stream. Final score here at Sandy Park, Exeter Chiefs 59, Leicester Tigers 27.